Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy V, the 4-job Fiesta for Tiny Toes Rat Rescue. In the last episode, we almost got to the second elemental tablet, but we stopped just short, but we did get all the treasures in the dungeon, so now it's just a short, straight shot right up to the second tablet, so woohoo! It looks like there's no boss, woohoo! Well, if only we were that lucky. Yeah, as soon as we step forward to grab the tablet, one of X-Death's minions appears. Uh-oh. I was excited by the thought of what warriors could have made it this far, but to think it's only a group of little girls. Ha ha ha, sorry ladies, I'll send you all to your graves. Uh-oh, but Tiny Toe ain't a girl. I don't know. But here is our boss, the Stalker. So, he's level 7, so none of our level spells are gonna work on him, so now this guy's kind of annoying. There's 4 of him, but only one of them will take damage, and it rotates every so often. So the only thing that makes him kind of tolerable is that basically on every one of his turns he has a 2/3 chance to do nothing. So that's what it's going to look like. We're getting a lot of turns for every one of his turns, but the main thing is just his AI is just basically not doing anything. So his first turn he can use Mind Blast, second turn Fight, third turn Hurricane, fourth turn Fight, fifth turn Charm, sixth turn Fight, and then just repeats. So like I said, each of those attacks, 1/3 chance of doing it. So that's why it looks like I said we're getting a lot of attacks in. We're really outspeeding him. It's just that no, he's not really using his turns. So now we want to learn the Mind Blast. I know that's the spell he can use on his first turn. That's a blue magic spell. It's non-elemental damage, and it paralyzes who it hits, and also inflicts the sap status on. So sap is where you slowly lose hit points over time. So I guess it would be good for like boss battles, or you know, where an enemy has like a lot of hit points, like maybe that that's like Toad Avis. So yeah, so you just gotta kind of get lucky, you know, and hope that you hit the right one. So as you can see, I'm not doing all that well on hitting the right ones. So, but otherwise, he's not too bad of an enemy. Now, if you have like a hit all ability, you could use a hit all spell or ability to hit him all. But the problem is, if you use something like that, he will counter with the Blaze spell, and Blaze can deal a lot of damage. So unless you had like, say, like Fire Rings for everybody, then you wouldn't really take the damage from that Blaze spell. But we only have 2 of those Flame Rings, so. But we just have to do it the old-fashioned way and just hope for the best. Poke and hope. We poke at one with our weapons and hope we hit the right one. So he used that Mind Blast, luckily on Faris there, so that means we'll learn the spell. Tiny Toe, I also believe, has Learning equipped. And Lena probably does too. No, Lena has Learning equipped, because she really can't have really much else to equip as a Berserker, so I'll also give her the Learning. So yeah, Tiny Toe got the blue magic just in case we need to heal up with White Wind, so because that's really the only way we're going to be able to heal Lena there, because you know, she has that bone mail. We don't want her to fall in battle, because remember, with the bone mail, you're not allowed to resurrect with the Phoenix down, so you have to wait until after battle. So woohoo, we got a critical hit, and we hit the right one. So yeah, this is mainly just, like I said, a bad love attrition. We just gotta go slow, and you know, eventually. Too bad when Faris sometimes hit one of them with the Assassin's Dagger, and the instant death happened, but if you instant death one of the clones, then it just reappears. So that would be nice if it didn't reappear, because then, you know, each time you take out a clone, you would increase the odds of you hitting the right one. So we go from a 25% chance to a 33% chance to a 50% chance, you know, and then basically 100%. But nope, you'll see here this that clone will just reappear. So yeah, only the clones will be susceptible to the instant death. The other ones, yeah, if you hit the real one, you're only going to do damage to it. So yeah, this guy's classified as a heavy enemy, so yeah, not gonna be able to be lucky and get that instant death on him, so. But as you can see, it's not too bad of a fight. I think, like I said, the game threw a nice, you know, little treat to you by, you know, having him only have a third of a chance to use the, one of his abilities or a fight command, so. But still can be an annoying enemy, so. Yeah, a lot of the bosses are gonna be annoying. They're gonna have kind of gimmicks to them, you know. We saw that with Maruji, that demon that had possessed Lena's body. You know, the whole shtick with it, constantly changing weaknesses. But I'm here, minions, to help you out with, you know, showing you tricks to get past those weaknesses. So, or those gimmicks. Not weaknesses, gimmicks. So, I was thinking weak because Faris just took a big hit there from Krill. But I had to do that because I had to get Faris back under my control. Yeah, she got confused there, and under confused, you know, she'd be we won't be able to control her, and we need her to cast that White Wind. So, woohoo! We finally finished off the Stalker, and after we defeat the right one, then the clones will just disappear, and we'll be able to claim the second tablet. Woohoo! We got the Mind Blast spell. Woohoo! That won't get too much use, but maybe I'll put it to use, so we'll see. We got the second tablet. Woohoo! Alrighty. And what does that do? Hey, there's that tower that we tried to get into earlier, but yeah, getting the second tablet will unlock this tower. The gate to Fork Tower, resting place of the strongest white and black magic spells, has opened. Woohoo! So that's kind of our clue that we should go there. So yeah, plus the tablet basically tells us there, but it tells us that we have to remove them both at the same time, basically, or else the tower will be, like, destroyed, so that's going to be a little bit of a gimmick. We're going to have to split our party into two groups, and one side will be only physical fighters, the other one you can only use magic in, so we're going to head to Crescent toward that tower, but we're going to talk with the people in Crescent, and they'll give us some clues about the tower, so nope, we don't want to go, remember, we don't want to go the right way because there's a hole, and we don't want to fall in that hole. We want to just get out of this dungeon as soon as possible, so this would be nice if we, you know, had the exit spell, but nope, we don't have that ability with this group, so we gotta do the long trek out, so, but luckily I can, you know, off-screen all the battles, so, and the battles ain't taking too long, because for the most part, I'm not really fighting them. I have the flee ability on Krill, so we just run away. Of course, if it's a short battle, you know, that I can take out in like 1 or 2 turns, yeah, then I'll do it, so. Alright, we want to flip the switch so that they're both in the up position, and that'll take us back to the beginning of the dungeon. And then we can say goodbye to this dungeon and all its little air shoots, so. See ya, air shoot dungeon? We don't like you. Maybe that's why it's the wind dungeon, because there's all those air shoots in it. So, woohoo! But let's kind of set up. We'll be sending the blue mage, whoever is our blue mage, up on the magic side of the tower, and we'll also throw the thief on that side. So, and then our ranger, who's a little bit of a better physical attacker, will accompany the berserker up the physical side of the tower. So. Now, I made a dumb move previously. I sold my air knife, so I'm gonna go back to Moore and grab an air knife. A phantom village appearing in the forest? Guys, a tower suddenly appeared on top of the catapult. Grandpa's stuck underneath. There's an old poem that's been repeated in this town for ages. The tower strength is the one on the right. Cast spells if you will. Won't help but a fight. So yeah, the right is the physical side. And that's the one we're going to send our Berserker and our Archer up. There's an ancient poem in the town goes like this. The town on the left is the magic path. Even if you got muscles, enemies just laugh. I know, I don't think that technically rhymes. Yeah, it's a near rhyme, but... So yeah, so the left one is the one that we're going to send the thief and the blue mage up. What's up with the weird tower? It just appeared out of thin air. Oh, they tell of a village appearing in the forest. It's a mirage, right? We'll check that out later. Well, let's go talk with this bard. Why don't you play me a song, then maybe something will come to mind. Yeah, if we have 7 of the pianos played, we play a song, that'll inspire the bard to teach us another bard song. But we're still missing another bard song. That's because we're missing another piano, so... So we're going to have to come back when we find the 8th piano and play the piano again, and that'll give us the last of the bard songs. So, like I said, we're going to head over to the tower there. We'll heal ourselves up. See if these people have to say. Hey, tell me about the dwarves. Hey, tell me about geomancers. Geomancers are one with nature. They have nothing to fear from pit traps and floor hazards. Yeah, geomancers will be really good in the next elemental dungeon, because it's the fire one. There's going to be a lot of those fire lava tiles, but we don't have the geomancer, but we have Big Guard. We'll cast that in a battle, and that'll give us the float status. And the float status will allow us to, you know, float over those damaged tiles. So that's going to be our workaround for with this party for those damaged tiles. So now I want to go back and get another air knife from Moore because one of the bosses, there's going to be 2 bosses, one on each of the sides of this tower, and the boss on the magic side is weak against wind. So we'll be hitting him with the Arrow 3 spells. Let's just head over to Moore real quick. We could land, I guess, in the lake if we wanted to, but I think they're both pretty much equidistant, so we'll just go grab an air knife. I guess we could have grabbed 2, but I only bought 1, so it's not going to be all that big of a deal. So it'll just make the battle a little bit longer than it needs to be, but it'll still be a pretty easy battle. So we'll give Faust our blue mage the the air knife. So, and we'll throw the chicken knife on our Berserker. So that one should deal a little bit of extra damage. There's no use having the chicken knife and all its attack power on the our thief, because the thief will be going up the left side of the tower, the magic side, so she'll never be attacking. Enemies on the left side of the tower with the magic ones, in order to prevent you from using attacks, if you do attack them physically, they will counter with something like really, really powerful. So, and I'll point that out as we go through there. But before we head into the tower, there's one more enemy that we can encounter around here, and it'll be basically the last of the overworld enemies in this third world. So there it is, the Mykael, the witch riding the moon. You could have ran into these by the Moor area, but they're kind of more common around this area. So I just figured, hey, when I'm in this area, because I knew I'd have to be coming here for the Fork Tower, I figured, you know, I'll just find it right then and there. So I moved my mages into the back row. Well, the blue mage and the thief, because they're only going to be able to use magic in the side of the tower they were going up. So might as well throw them in the back, you know. Of course, they'll still only be getting hit with magic, but it just makes me feel a little bit better. So no, we won't be able to get a heal in before we head up the tower, but the tower is going to be kind of like the barrier tower, and it's just like really short floors, but a lot of floors. So yep, there's 9 floors in total, but the floors are going to be really, really quick to go through because they're really tiny. Alrighty. So if the spells are taken to both towers at the same time, the tower explodes, right? Yep. Guess we'd split up then. So 2 groups. Now I'm just going to do it 2 and 2. Remember, the one on the right is the physical side, the one on the left is the magic side. So I'll send my first two characters to the right side, because that's the archer and the berserker. And then, whatchamacallit, we'll give it the sprint ability, because with no thief on this side, we won't be able to run. So we might as well just give it the sprint ability so we can run up this tower faster. Elf Cape will be good because on the right side, the enemies will all be using physical attacks. So the Elf Cape will help us avoid those physical attacks. 33% chance to avoid an attack, so... Now I'll do a little bonus after this just to show you. If you try to send everybody up one side of the tower, you get a message basically saying that, no, you can't do that, so... Yeah, you can, but you can do it like 3 and 1 if you want to, but I'm just gonna make it even Steven, you know? So, now we're going to start on the left side, the magic side first, but we won't, you don't fight the boss, you actually fight the magic boss second. So, yeah, they climb all the way up to the top, get to the boss, and then they make you climb the right tower, and then you basically complete the white tower all in one go. Fight the boss, and then you jump over to the left tower again. But if you wait long enough after you defeat the first boss, on the physical side, if you wait too long, then you'll get a game over because the tower will blow up. Because you're told, like, hey, now it doesn't matter, of course, how long the battle lasts. The only thing that matters is you have a certain amount of time before you engage in the second boss battle. But we won't do that in this episode, so yeah, we're only gonna climb up the left side for this episode, so. So there we had the first kind of new enemy. There's 3 basic new enemies on each side. Those tiny mages, if you hit them with a physical spell, with a physical attack, they counter with a spell called Circle. And basically that removes your character from battle. So if both characters get hit with Circle, well, it's game over, so. Alright. Now we just have 2 more things to go. So yeah, you can see the floors are really, really tiny. We just gotta run around here and try to get into, find the other 2 enemies that we need. There's the first one, the Time Master. So, now if we hit him with a physical attack, he counters with the ultimate time magic, which is sealed away, so we don't have that. But Meteor, very, very strong spell, and does a lot of damage, so obviously you don't want to hit him with physical, so... Like I said, we're just basically using our arrow 3s. Let's head on down here and seem to have a little bit of better luck getting enemies down here, so... Alright, and there's the last one, the Flare Mage. Guess what he hits you with if you hit him with a physical attack. That's right, he hits you with a Flare spell. And we already been told that Flare is the ultimate black magic spell, so... Yeah, the Time Master there has the ultimate time magic spell, and the Flare Mage there has the ultimate black magic spell. Did they have to unlock them? I don't know how they have them, you know, because they, you know, they're supposed to be sealed away behind the tablet, or, well, the Time Mage behind the 3rd tablet, and this one in the 4th tower, so, I don't know, maybe they, while the boss wasn't looking, they snuck in and read the book and learned the Flare spell. I don't know, but I guess it's kind of weird, kind of like in Final Fantasy 6, where, you know, they say, like, you know, magic is not in the world, but monsters use magic. You know, it's like, wait, that's weird. So, it's supposed to be like magic is supposed to be like, you know, non-existent in the world, but for some reason, monsters can use it, so. Well, we'll pick up in our next episode there on the right side of the tower, but as I said, I promise you, I'll show you what would happen if you try to send everybody up one side of the tower. Let's just do that right now. So we'll just send everybody up the right side, because, you know, I don't know. Right is right. So, yep. We'll have no problem sending the first 3 characters up, but you'll notice Krill will have a certain dialogue when she tries to go up the right side. So, Badonk. And it doesn't matter which side you know, do it on, so. But yeah, see, it's not gonna tell us, hey, it's not going to be like, hey, you want to split it up evenly? No. If you want to send 3 up on one side, the game doesn't care. The game only cares if you try to send all 4 up one side. So, let's see what it says. We have to split up. The only way in is through the back. So, yep, so that's the game. It has a little check there, so... Well, come back in our next episode where we head up the strength side of the tower, the right. Take care, have a good day. Bye!